Peace and blessings. Welcome back to The Point. I'm pleased to welcome Brother Kuntaq to the program. Thank you, sir, for being here.
I appreciate it, man. No problem.
No problem. Thank you for coming. Spoken word, Phenom. What's going on, man? How long you been doing the spoken word thing?
Maybe since 1999.
99?
Yeah.
Okay. About 10 years in the game.
Yeah.
All right. How would you describe your style?
I wouldn't describe it myself, but it's been described as maybe educated, ghetto, funk, smooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any, who are your influences in the game?
Really, there aren't any big name people that really influenced me.
Right.
All of my influence really came from small little pockets in Dallas, open mic spots.
Okay.
Cats that I knew when I first started. So name dropping wouldn't help.
Okay.
Right? But there were definitely underground cats who
Okay.
I would see. I'd be like, oh, okay, I need to step again. I need to grow.
All right.
So,
All right.
so.
Now, just spoken word as a genre and as a viable venue, and the industry has grown so much over the past 10 years.
Definitely.
It's this, I'm happen to be holding in my hand your CD.
Yeah.
It's called Testify. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Testify is an album that actually has music with it, with everything that I'm doing. It's about 11 pieces on there, but it's just a gathering of pieces that I've written that express different points in my life.
Okay.
Dealing with certain trials in life or whatever, but putting it to music. Some people would say some of them are more rap. Okay. But I still say it's poetry, just to music, so because it has a little flow to them.
Okay.
Or whatever. So.
All right. Hey, and that's what's happening. What are some of the other things you're working on right now?
Currently getting ready to do a play.
Okay.
Wrote a play that is entitled "No Billy Goat, No Nothing."
Okay.
And it has a meaning and everything. So we're currently rehearsing for that to be doing that play on June 20th at the Dusaba Museum.
Dusaba, okay.
Yeah. So definitely. Also right now in school.
All right. Tell them what you're working on, man.
Working on doctorate in clinical psychology.
Okay.
So just finished the master's. So a lot of work going on right now.
There we go. So the play, the CD, and we got Dr. Kuntaq on the program. You saw him on the point first.
Dr. Kuntaq.
Remember that. Okay. Contact the doctor. All right. Dr. Kuntaq. So tell us the name of the piece that you're doing right now.
Name of the piece today is The String That the Moon Swings On.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out the way and let you do what you do, brother.
All right.
Thanks for being here. Enjoy Kuntaq.
All right. I closed my eyes and my mind opened wide. Then I finally saw the string that the moon swings on. With my fingertips, I tickled the lines between heaven and earth before God placed the moonbeams on. And I made a song that resembled love. I was free, floating somewhere between perception and reality. The world was no longer a mystery, 'cause in this string, I saw history. And the moon was swinging on it, hanging, just dangling on the notion that the Atlantic Ocean was the beginning of my past. Like us, black folk just voila'd into this world as slaves and outcasts. But I closed my eyes and my mind opened wide. Then I finally saw the string that the moon swings on. For the first time since my creation, I felt no obligation to accept what I was told without proper investigation. It's like I was born again. And upon deeper investigation into this string, I realized oranges are actually green. Invisible things could easily be seen if we understand they're all held up by strings, lies, scenes, intangible rings around the roses that when seen exposes these conspiracies as more than just theories, more like reallys and realities, strings of principalities holding up the fallacies that loom over our heads. But we don't see the string, we see the moon instead. and the stars and the sun and the clouds and the trees. We see exactly what they want us to see. Took a long time before it actually clicked that most often what we see ain't what we get. Our reality is the results of their visual tricks, and if for any reasons things don't mix, they'll find ways to make the impossible fit. And if that mockingbird does not exist, they'll wag the dog and change the law. See, all visions are distorted. All their words are lies. We can't trust our own thoughts, can't believe our own eyes. The blind lead the blind, and everything is out of focus. We're all under one big gigantic hypnosis. Got us clucking like chickens and barking like dogs, obeying their unjust derogatory laws. All we see are pretty colors. No one seems to see the flaws, the strings that serene behind the moon of their cause. But why were we so oblivious that a nation that treated us like guinea pigs and gave us syphilis would later feast their eyes across the seas and hand our brothers and sisters HIV? I know the things I say may sound so far-fetched that some folks' intellect won't allow them to respect my way of thinking, but isn't it ironic? Every time a black man becomes spiritually, politically, or literally bionic, the CIA finds a way to make that man plummet. Whether he's in an American alleyway or on top of an African summit, they gotta prove to everyone around that they run it. So they stick coups on Nkrumah, assassins on Lumumba, and then make a movie about Simba and Toomba like we won't remember that by next December, thousands more Africans would die due to a man-made disease called AIDS. It makes me want to get down on my knees and pray that these suckers just leave us be, but we sit back and believe that a nation that treated us like guinea pigs and gave us syphilis wouldn't later feast their eyes across the seas and hand our brothers and sisters HIV. But upon deeper investigation into this thread, I realized the blues is actually red. Untruths are shown and lies are said. They'll use our own ears and eyes just to get in our heads, but we won't see that string. We'll see the moon instead, and the stars and the sun and the clouds and the trees. We'll see exactly what they want us to see. But if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, there must be a string holding that sucker up, because ducks don't fly that high. So why do we insist on letting things persist to a point that we don't even know that they exist? And when the lie is exposed and the truth finally hits, the only thing we overthrow are rocks, sticks, and fits. But close your eyes, I guarantee you it clicks. And what you've been focusing on doesn't even exist. Like alien abductions or weapons of mass destruction. It's time to look past these beating drums and other percussions and find out what's really making that noise. And in your investigation, you will surely find that there is no such thing as no strings.